you could summarize the game in that 25 seconds or whatever it was. We didn't establish a directness to our attack. We turned the puck over in the neutral zone, then we got beat to a rebound. And what that does is it puts us on our heels. It gives a team that hasn't won confidence. It gives their top players who happen to score the goal a good feel heading into the rest of the night, and they certainly took their game up after that, and we chased it.
This morning you mentioned how after 2 losses earlier in the year, you felt like your team was trending up, but your team's been trending down. Well, you saw it tonight, I'm sure made it worse. What do you feel has led to the trending down? What have they gotten away from doing?
Well, if I said we're not connected, I don't know if that would make any sense to anybody, but we're spread out, we're not close, we don't execute real well. We have some structure that we need to rely on to to predict where pucks might go and to read and react off each other, whether it's in the forecheck or in the D zone. And we've got away from that a little bit. We're, the key word, trying to do it the easy way, and you can't win the easy way. And our anticipation skills are on the cheating side instead of the predictable side, and it's hurting us defensively, and we're not getting much offensively out of it.
You're back into a situation where if McDavid doesn't produce, you're not getting enough support scoring. How do you fix, 3.5 lines here to get some help for 97?
It's a good question. When you look at the game, I thought that Brodziak's line was strong again tonight. They created some opportunities and some chances, so that line, I think, played above par, and if they can keep doing what they're doing. Obviously, the Strome line, they got a goal without Stromer on the ice near the end. Our go-to guys or our big guys, Leon probably could have scored 5 or 6 goals from the Tampa game on just on the power play. But I think sometimes when you're not quite doing things efficiently and correctly on one side of the puck, you don't get rewarded on the other. And we'll have to look at our lines, our groups. More importantly, we'll have a good video session tomorrow, and we'll look at the way we're cutting corners a little bit. And you don't get rewarded offensively when you do that.
Todd, you didn't seem to have many or any strong chances from the slot, the middle of the ice, where your team has normally been very strong and successful. Did you notice that, and what kind of cause for concern, or what do you think about that tonight?
Oh, we didn't. We were slow in reading available people in those areas, and then when we did, we were sloppy. Even at the end there, we had a 2-on-1, and we kind of turned it over, so we were a little bit sloppy. So, we didn't get much in there, and give them credit. They clogged it up. They did a good job, and then when they did break down, their goaltender made a couple really nice saves to protect that slot area, but not enough from the slot, no.
Just along the lines of trying to stop a slide and being a desperate team, was there a lack of desperation that was concerning to you tonight from your group overall?
Well, there was a lack of desperation, I thought, in Florida. I thought here the guys wanted to play, but they didn't. And if you equate desperation with shortcuts, then there was a lack of it, because I thought we were trying to cheat the game a little bit. But, we know where we're at right now. We know what we've done the last 4 games. That doesn't sit well with anybody. We want to come out and establish our game like we have been doing. Our first periods, our first 10 minutes have been really good for a long period. We've got away from that over here the last little bit, and we've got to get back to it. Good night.